News at 11 on your side.
And thanks for joining us at 11 tonight, everybody. I'm Steve Dunn. We begin with some breaking news. Members of the Vancouver Association of Educational Support Professionals have voted to authorize a strike. The union announcing the decision on their Facebook page tonight represents more than 800 staff members have been negotiating with district leaders since April. Their contract expired in August. Union leaders will decide when that strike starts. The district said, quote, "We remain hopeful we can reach an agreement soon so that a strike is not needed. We have another bargaining session already scheduled for tomorrow morning." And happening tomorrow, Evergreen students are set to return to the classroom. This comes after the union voted to ratify a new contract ending the strike that delayed the start of the school year. That strike began on the scheduled first day of school, Tuesday, August 26th. KATU spoke with the union president for a closer look at what was agreed upon.
We agreed on wages, although we, of course, would have liked them to be higher, but we understand that there's a budget crisis. We hope that they get that under control so that they can pay their people a better wage and therefore attract other employees that will help us do this important work for kids.
The superintendent also sharing a message to families and employees on the missed class time, saying in part, "We will have more information in the coming days about how we will make up the 12 instructional days students have missed during the union strike. For tonight and tomorrow, we will focus on having our students back in the classroom and our staff giving them the education they deserve." And La Center educators have also reached a tentative agreement with the school district. We're told educators will gather tomorrow to review and vote on that deal. Teachers with the La Center Education Association have been striking since September 3rd around class sizes, higher wages, and better working conditions and support for students. Schools will be closed tomorrow, reopen on Monday.
Charlie Kirk was a great person, a great man, great in every way, especially with youth. And what he did, what this man did, was disgraceful.
Turning to developing news now, investigators in Utah have released brand new video of the man they say shot and killed political activist Charlie Kirk. In this video, you can see the man jumping from the roof of a building on the campus of Utah Valley University after Kirk was shot during one of his signature campus events. And tonight, President Trump telling reporters he expects the killer will be caught soon. Authorities also releasing 4 more photos of the person of interest. We're also learning investigators have recovered a bolt-action rifle from the woods where the shooter is believed to have run to. We have team coverage for you tonight. Jennifer Singh is at the live desk with the latest information on a local middle school teacher and city council member speaking out on yesterday's shooting. But first of all, KATU's Victor Park is live in Vancouver now, where tonight a large crowd gathered for a vigil to remember Charlie Kirk. And Victor, people were on edge out there.
Absolutely. Hey, good evening, Steve. And people came out to pray and remember Charlie Kirk. Some tell me they were on edge, but as you'll see, there was a clear sense of insecurity.
More than 100 people gathered at Vancouver's Esther Short Park Thursday.
His death will not be in vain.
They came together for a vigil remembering conservative political activist Charlie Kirk.
Every major city had one except for Vancouver and Portland.
Kyle Lavala hosted the vigil. He says after seeing other groups hold vigils privately, he wanted to hold one publicly. His goal, he says, is to not be silenced by the tragic event.
I mean, I think that, we can't be scared and we can't let them win. We gotta stand up and, voice our beliefs, whether, either side you're on. If you have an opinion, you should be able to share that and not be worried or scared.
Hanging over the candles, prayers, and tears was uncertainty.
I'm very afraid. That's why I keep on looking over my shoulder.
Also on hand was Vancouver PD's liaison team. Vancouver Police says they were aware of this gathering, and as is in the case with any community gathering in the city, they say their goal is to provide for the safety of the participants and the public.
And I still have hope in my heart and hope that we could stop the violence and we could all come together one day.
The outdoor vigil is happening as some experts tell ABC News that political activists should avoid open outdoor venues.
That's not stopping you?
No.
Why?
Because I love God and I love our country. And I think the message all the hate needs to stop. There's no reason for hate. it just makes me sad.
All right, in the meantime, we are working to find out with Vancouver Police if this event did end without any incident. We'll keep you posted here on K2. In the meantime, we are live here along the Vancouver waterfront. I'm Victor Park, K2 News.
Victor, thank you for that tonight. Also, a Cornelius City Council member and middle school teacher in hot water tonight after allegedly celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk on his personal Facebook page. The post appears to have since been taken down, but community members upset by the message are continuing to share screenshots on their pages and their thoughts about it. K2's Jennifer Singh shows us why the situation is creating such a stir. Jennifer, what'd you find?
Well, Steve, it's taking Forest Grove and Cornelius social media groups by storm this evening. Like you said, Cornelius City Council member and Neil Armstrong Middle School teacher John Colgan facing mounting backlash for his post where he expressed excitement over the death of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. This is the post John Colgan posted to his personal Facebook account following Kirk's death. It writes, quote, "Hearing that Charlie Kirk got shot and died really brightened up my day. Nobody deserves it, but some are asking for it." That post quickly screenshotted, reposted, and circulated as the comment section flooded with opinions. Some commenters pointing out that Colgan posted to his private social media, saying he should have the right to express his opinion. Others in disagreement saying he has a reputation to uphold as a teacher and a council member.
I'm for freedom of speech, but I think that when you're in a position of power, you have to watch what you say more. So the big question is, where do you draw the line between freedom of speech and upholding a certain standard? There's got to be guidelines, right? Like, when you're representing an institution, it makes sense. But yeah, there is a fine line somewhere in there. Both the Forest Grove School District and the City of Cornelius issued a statement on the situation. The school district writing in part, quote, "The district does not condone violence nor the celebration of violence." The city saying the statements made by Colgan do not reflect the city or city council. Writing in part, "As a city, we are committed to fostering an environment of respect, inclusion, and constructive dialogue." I think that the lesson here is we need to turn around and love our neighbor. Now, I did reach out personally to John Colgan and have not heard back. We also do have the links to the Forest Grove School District guidelines on staff participation in political activities and social media, as well as the guidelines and codes for Cornelius City Council members on our website, KATU.com.
Thank you for that tonight. For the very latest involving the assassination of Charlie Kirk, be sure to visit our website and the K2 News app. It's free in your app store. New information now. Oregon State Police say 3 Oregon State senators received bomb threats this morning, but say the threats were false. All 3 state senators were reportedly Democrats. We reached out to the lawmakers, hearing back from 2 of them. Senate President Rob Wagner releasing a statement saying in part, "Let me express my deepest gratitude to the Lake Oswego Police for its swift response. Acts and threats of political violence have no place in our democracy. In this dark moment, we must seek the common humanity in one another and work toward healing our nation." And Senate Majority Leader Casey Jama echoing a similar statement saying, "I thank law enforcement for their swift and professional work responding to the threat I received today. We can oppose each other's ideas without resorting to violence and intimidation." Oregon State Police tell us they are in communication with local responding police agencies and monitoring the investigation. Let's talk about the weather now. Bring in meteorologist Dave Selesky, and we are about to see a hint of fall, Dave.
Just a hint right now, but kind of gives you a sign that we're now going to the middle part of September, Steve. So some wetter and some cooler weather is on the way, but still got a pretty nice day before that happens for you for tomorrow. More sun, less cloud cover. Yes, that hint of fall is coming, but really not until the latter part of the weekend. And then after that, much warmer, more summer-like weather back in the forecast. So kind of a roller coaster pattern, if you will, over the next few days. High temperature today, well below where we should be for this time of the year. We should be upper 70s. 70s still. But again, 69 degrees this afternoon for Portland, Vancouver, Beaverton. It was 68 out in Troutdale. A little cooler at Estacada at 63. Now, the Valley did see some sunshine, so you warmed up to 74 in McMinnville, 72 for Kaiser, and 71 down in Salem. Now, here's the satellite imagery. And again, our upper level low giving us the showers over the eastern part of the state the past couple of days is still pushing off towards the east, up into parts of Idaho and Montana. Back behind that, got a cold front out here forming up, and that's going to begin to drop into the northwest by the latter part of the week. And between now and then, this little ridge will build on in. It's going to allow for some drier and more sunshine for tomorrow. Very nice day on Saturday before that system arrives on Sunday. And we'll talk more about what that means, how much rain we might see, and how long that might last in about 10 minutes. Steve, over to you.
We'll see you in 10, Dave. Thank you for that. And this is new at 11 now. Deputies in Clark County are searching for a man accused of stabbing his mother at a Woodland mobile home park. Sheriff's office says the victim called 911 around 5 a.m. today after locking herself in a bedroom. She was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Investigators have identified the suspect as 30-year-old Miguel Bravo. He's believed to be armed and should be considered dangerous. Call 911 if you see him. And Portland police have identified the 3 people killed in a murder-suicide in southeast Portland. This happened Saturday night at a home near Southeast 64th and Flavel. Police say 22-year-old Miguel Morgan killed his 10-year-old sister Liliana and his mother Maria Rubio before killing himself. Portland Public Schools have confirmed that Liliana attended Woodmere Elementary School. Several neighbors have paid respects outside that home. And still to come on KATU News tonight, today marks 24 years since the deadly attacks on 9/11 as Americans across the country remember those that lost their lives. See the remembrance ceremonies held across Portland. And we create a lot of valuable content on KATU News. If you want to see it again or share with your friends, point your phone's camera at the QR code on your screen. It'll take you right to the KATU News YouTube page.